Lois, are any of my Hot Wheels in the bathroom? Lois, are any of my Hot Wheels in the bathroom?
No, I put them all in your bag.
Okay, well, I don't see the fire engine, but I guess we'll just find out when we get home, won't we? I'll see you in the car.
Who is the leader of the cult of Cosmos?
I have to admit that without the clones, it would not have been a victory.
Victory! Victory, you say? Master Obi-Wan, not victory. The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Clone War has.
Now that I said all the pieces of the pyramid. Who is the boss?
Alexios. It was never supposed to be like this.
How so?
Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Cosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop.
And nearly succeeded too.
In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child.
How so? This pyramid.
For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring.
So
We
I'm a
must
founding
fix the
member
mistakes
Sapion.
of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe.
I wanted to start it
The
out.
world depends on you, Alexios. You need to be the hero again.
I just started one in me, cult Templars. At first, that was all the pieces. But who's the first?
So,
That's Basia.
you've seen it too then.
I have.
It's beautiful. Isn't it?
You ever go to the Cosmos?
What are you doing here?
It could be.
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
So you are the Ghost of the Cosmos.
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your sister came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
How could you agree with the cult?
You agreed with them?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption? Dirty drachmi? They killed people in a war they made themselves!
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
So you're war of a leader. Isn't Demos on your side?
I thought Demos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, she's impossible to control. She worked her way to the helm, and then she held even more sway than I did.
So you're no longer the leader of a cult now. If I get rid of Demos, then the cult's gone forever. I can't believe you're one of them, though.
Malaka,
You could have told me.
you're after us.
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Demos.
Why not just use me?
I was part of
I was in the
hand.
palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
You meant no harm?
This is a lot to take in. But I know you had good intentions. I don't think you lied about that.
Never. I thought I could maintain control, but I overestimated myself. It just got away from me.
I just
That's
don't
true.
understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why
What
does the cult
it
have
do
it?
anyway?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and
That's a
we
long
have
time,
used
eh?
it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world.
A terrible idea, honestly.
Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time. But
Time,
only
huh?
certain people can activate it. People like Demos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But
Oh,
you've
yeah.
seen something too.
You see something too
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What
But
did
what?
you see?
I
did you
saw
see?
you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult.
What happened after the
We
cult?
will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There would be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people.
I heard
And I must
Lincoln.
find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans and let the time of the cult of Cosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait,
Did Hercules even
Hercules
know
know.
about this?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
So you never planned this in. Better to keep him ignorant then. He would never... He would just gone nuts.
you've made questionable choices.
But compared to all those I've seen, you
I think that was the right one.
You knew him. All he did was worry about the state of the Greek world. If I told him, it would have ruined him.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream.
One that isn't realistic.
isn't realistic.
Abandon
you
what
must
you
know
know
that,
and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This
A
is
hive
crazy.
mind?
It won't work,
It's a flawed
Aspasia.
concept.
It
It will
didn't
never
work.
work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I've heard of it announced on street.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me.
You know,
Come
Joseph
with
thought
me.
the same thing.
This future
It
is
didn't
not
work.
a dream.
We need to destroy the artifacts. It's the only way. I say in some of the most events that will happen. But at least we have a chance.
You should go.
Maybe
Lead
a
your
new republic
new
without me.
republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a
Cleopatra.
tall order these days.
I
You'll never
couldn't have
find
done
out,
this
yeah.
without you, Alexios. You're doing the right thing.
I always
welcome.
try to do what's right.
Try to
Then
do
we're
that,
after the
but
same
even that
thing.
turns out wrong. maybe so. We're just precursors of what's to come.
Alexios, there
Merlin.
is much left to do now.
She's not here. I know that.
Alexios!
You're using me!
The stories.
I can weather any storm.
I prefer all the storms that you throw at me. This is nothing. And since the cult has been dealt with successfully, only a failed weapon remains. The cult has been unmasked, but unfortunately there'll be other things, other orders similar to it, found in different ways more like this along the road. Fortunately, in the future, I've already dealt with this problem. Now, didn't really kill her, I just sent her away. All that's up now are this weird hierarchy of a threats. These demons. But what about my spear? This will be the last time we upgrade. My Odyssey is near its end. But before that though, I need to raid and find out about in case things go wrong. To the forge! Alright, the spear needs to be upgraded again to its new former glory. Though it's useless now in the future. It'll be more useful.
I am heavy weapons guy. And this is my weapon. She weighs 150 kilograms and fires $200 custom tool cartridges at 10,000 rounds per minute. It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Oh my God, who touched Sasha? Alright. Who touched my gun? Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart.
So the final time has been up. Now let us hope that we convince Deimos this is not the right way. Very. This seems the quickest way there. 732. Good. Now see if you can find Marini. The cult has been
I should be
dismantled.
careful. High security here.
Not anymore. Athens and Laconia free of the cultist control now. Pretty high up for a mountain. It all began on my mountain, and very soon it shall end. I was hoping you'd be in Cephalonia, though, where I began for Alexius. But beggars can't be choosers. Unfortunately, even though we got to this point, canonically it was Cassandra who got this far. However, the novelization has already gotten to her point. Rather than her glory. But unfortunately, killing your brother is just so kind of tragic that it almost died in the novelization. However, this is not. Even though it happened there canonically, how it happened in Odyssey is very different. You gotta admit, the Assassin's Order is not as noble as I originally was. At times, it can be too extreme. But there are those who are better than the others. So let's fate take its course now. Marine, I'm here! What's in your looking at?
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
But now I'm finally here.
Brasidas is dead.
Brasidas is gone, unfortunately.
No.
Yes.
Demos killed him in battle.
Demos killed him in battle.
And what of my daughter?
Demos might be alive.
Cleon fired an arrow into Demos's back.
I
The
doubt
wound
anything
didn't
could
look
kill her.
fatal.
The tree landed
could
on
still
her,
be alive.
but she's still alive.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
No need,
It's
wait
done,
take care.
Mater. I already sent that snake to the sticks.
He snaps.
My family.
No.
You're all I have left.
Mater,
There's something I need to
there's
do.
something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Taygetos, where it all began.
I need to go where it all started.
My whole life's been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget.
I can't do this anymore.
I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
Your
I
role's
need to
locked.
put that night behind me, once and for all.
Stay here, mother.
I'm coming with you.
Alright. We got him this way. This mountain is pretty tall. Perhaps it's a little too peaceful.
This is
Demos.
where everything changed. It's like I never left.
I knew she was still here. Inevitably.
Cassandra!
Wait! It's Demos, remember?
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Indeed.
Cassandra! Please!
Marine, you're taking us too
You
far.
use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
Now hold on a minute.
It was the cult! I tried to save you! I did everything! The priest told me you were dead!
And they told me
like
you
it.
abandoned your daughter.
Cassandra! Come to me!
Marine?
We are your family. We can go home.
Family. Home.
What's so funny?
My sword is my family. The battlefield is my home.
I promised to bring her back, Mater. But the
all
cult
this
has
poison in
poisoned
mind
her
to
mind.
drown-
Promised to bring me back to Mater, did you? You didn't bring me here. Why don't you tell our Mater the truth?
And
What
what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one! I'm the one with a destiny! I will bring order to this world!
There needs to be a balance.
You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
That has been restored. The cult is using you.
You don't have a destiny. You're just a tool, used by the cult.
Which I dismantled successfully single-handed.
I'm glad you said that. Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me.
What?
You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted! And you know the best way to kill a weed
Is to slice it off?
is at the root.
Cassandra?
Don't do it.
When I was little, I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds.
Interesting story.
Even in a world of beasts, a family protects its young!
I loved you! I still love you.
The one you love is dead, and my destiny is clear. I won't let you get in my way.
I don't want to fight you.
Cassandra, listen to me. You're my sister. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I won't fail again.
I won't fight you again. We obviously are evenly matched. I'll be ready for her if she tries. Take the spear if you want it. But the point is,
belonged to our grandfather.
it's meant to reunite us. And now it belongs to you. It's so use it wisely.
We all have, Cassandra.
There's a chance to rebuild Cassandra. We shall fix this spear together if we have to.
I know.
I know. It's over now. It's a very nice spear. Spear I fixed.
Alexius, wait.
What? Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let us head home.
So, Fiona, tell us about where you live. Well, Shrek owns his own land. Don't you, honey?
Oh, yes. It's in an enchanted forest, abundant in squirrels and cute little duckies and...
What? I know you ain't talking about the swamp.
Donkey, an ogre from a swamp. Oh, how original.
Well, I suppose that will be a fine place to raise the children.
It's a bit early to be thinking about that, isn't it?
Indeed. I just started eating.
Harold!
What's that supposed to mean?
Dad, it's great, okay?
Well, for his type, yes.
My type? I gotta go to bed.
Dinner is served. Bon appetit. Oh, Mexican food. My favorite.
Well, let's not just sit here with our tummies rumbling. Everybody dig in.
Don't mind if I do, Lillian.
So, I suppose the grandchildren I could expect from you would be...
Ogres. Yes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Right, Harold?
Oh, no! No, of course not. That is assuming you don't eat your own young.
Dad?
Oh, no. We usually prefer the ones who've been locked away in a tower.
Shrek, please.
I only did that because I love her.
Oh, hi. Daycare or Dragon Guarded Castle?
You wouldn't understand. You're not her father.
It's so nice to have the family together for dinner.
I suppose. Well, the Odyssey's not over.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Work in mysterious ways. You never know what they have planned.
Indeed. Big odds are
Someone's kept their eye on me.
You're special! Look at the life they've blessed you with.
That's optimistic, considering.
all they've been through, it means
Just remember, no matter who surrounds
Especially the
you,
war.
I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
Right behind you, sir. What's an Odyssey? We remember. Who would be bad? Well, I'm not sure who would that be. But the Odyssey is over. Two-sided as would be crap. Solutions. Okay. And limits, despite the fact you may sound like Izzy or the Tory, even though you're not Izzy or the Tory. You, for me, you managed to get to so much in such a small amount of time. Yeah! The Odyssey is complete. What else?
I should try to stay out of sight.
Remember their father. Socrates.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It
So
was
I
the
see.
one job I gave you, Socrates.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me.
Of course.
My opinion on death is a nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain. Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything.
Right. So many have perished to make this Odyssey successful. Space. Dog. Flower rats? What? Anything else you should look at? Oh, this.
Phoebe. She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Alexios, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
She deserves
There
a
are
proper
countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a
Father
debt
did
for
not.
all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but
I wish I known Pericles better, though.
If only he had shared this burden.
we only knew him as he presented himself to be. But who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I could have helped him more.
It was on
He
my
was
side.
on my side.
So
Your
many
survival
regrets.
avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's
that
hard
shit
to
was-
recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done.
A terrible
And be
man
certain
indeed.
our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
I'll drink to that, man.
Who am I to say no?
Let's go ahead then, Socrates, you hypocrite. No, Socrates the contradictive. Yeah, that sounds more like him. Let's go have a drink, Socrates, you contradictory man. Or was it a walking paradox? I'm not sure. To victory!
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play.
The Odyssey?
Remember how Alexios took the monger to task for all of Corinth to see? That would suit a drama.
There's
Indeed.
been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
And so is mine. To us!
To us, who have persisted through everything. And to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
Thank you.
And to the gods.
Two of them, we sing.
Now, dear teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
Y'all have been a wonderful audience. That's enough. We'll be full. Where did I park my boats again? Ah, there you are. How do we teleport to the boat?
Been waiting for you.
Good. See here, I need to talk to Herodotus.
Attention, Commander.
Shame the ship was not fully upgraded. Now, if my whole family could go on a boat ride. Amazing. Truly amazing. All the abilities are the ones I already have.
I sometimes feel like we've spent as much time at sea as on land.
You may be right.
I think it may be time I set off on my own.
I understand.
Of course. As much as I like you by my side,
I can't,
I can't expect you to stay forever.
I figured I'd take my leave while you still feel that way.
It will take some getting used to.
The docks near Athens should do.
I'm sure they'll be sorry to see you go.
To Athens.
Sails down!
Aboard the Pariah.
I
She's
love
up ahead.
the sea air. The smell. Feels so good to be back.
Is being on the Adrestia anything like the Siren Song?
I was in a different place when I sailed that ship. Physically, mentally. I didn't have direction then.
We both have direction now.
Speaking of, where are we headed?
Wherever we want.
Did you inspect the ship? Is she ready for sailing?
It was checked, yes.
And the crew, they are well trained?
Yes, Nikolaos.
No need for that. The sailor must know these things.
I've sailed this ship my whole life. You're in good hands.
Of course I am.
I won't be taking orders from you, just so you know.
But I'm the captain.
I also want to steer and choose where we're headed.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to drive a ship.
If anyone gets seasick on me, they're dead.
Sounds fair to me.
You sail around in this thing?
Of course. You're dressed here as a mighty vessel.
It doesn't seem very wise.
I am
Are you nervous, little brother?
You wish. Where do you intend to sail this lake, anyway?
Wherever the wind takes us.
I'm going to add it to one last pistol. It's not the best picture, but hey.
Sails down! Ship the
Let's
oars!
face it.
Look, Alexios. Isn't it a beautiful night?
On the hotter nights of Kefalonia, I used to lay down on the roof and fall asleep under the stars.
I always thought of them as something the gods created to guide us. Clues to find our way. You?
It's... doesn't matter.
Ah, come on, tell me.
Well, to me, they are hundreds of small suns, very far away.
Now that is a story.
I told you it didn't matter.
You may be surprised to know that many share your theory, Alexios.
I guess we'll never know. Ship the oars!
Not at this time. For surprisingly, the sun has the star its own way. Or maybe worlds. It just depends on how you view it. Maybe the planets are actually just being reflected by the stars that are around them. Or maybe the stars are just there to show that they're not alone. It could mean many. Alright, I'll tell you the reason why. Well, I guess it's time I tell you why I played as Alexios instead of a canonical person. Honestly, I played as few women before. And it's true that Cassandra is a canonical person that takes the reins of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. However, why? I figured maybe it was just, honestly, it was like the opposite. That's when I played a few women before. Yeah. That's the reason. Because I already played as a woman. Doesn't mean I hadn't forced to play as a woman. Yeah. It's just interesting to see what it's like to be someone you're not. It's also interesting to see the perspective of someone that's not a map. And turns out this series is actually proven often quite interesting. Not only do men have their own plans, but so do women. It turns out that not all men are muscular. I should know, my muscles are pretty average. Excellent. Most of my muscles are out. The bottom of my leg muscles are just flop. Even women have problems with their bottoms too. They even have to
Ready the oars!
often have bloody
Ship your oars!
these periods of pain. If you get more insane, it's literally that The bodies often reject these periods often happen because since the body is not producing being prepared to deliver a baby. But since the baby is not being made, it often gets rid of the excessive blood that's not required.
We can retrieve it.
And since the blood is not required, it often actually can be quite painful for the person that was originally going to live with the baby, even though they chose not to. Even happens at a young age. Quite painful, quite sad. Also interesting that women think all men are the same and have the same mind. That they want to be all strong and they want to have babies.
Rowers in position!
Speaking from experience, I know that fact is not true.
Ready oars for docking!
I don't want to be this. And I'm not physically strong. However, they like this because they're being filled negatively by the parents. But enough about me. Let's serve how it is to his home. Such an interesting subject matter.
I sometimes pinch myself to make sure that I'm awake, and that all we went through truly happened.
With your writings, it won't soon be forgotten.
The world will be better knowing. My mind is flooded with the memories of all we experienced.
Do you have a favorite?
How could I possibly decide? You opened my eyes to so much, uncovered so many secrets and mysteries that will change the course of the world. Your spear, a cult.
Indeed. We're here together.
None of those things are mine alone to take credit for.
How could I ignore what was so clearly in front of me?
You couldn't, which is why you have as much of a claim to all we did.
I wonder what the great Eagle Bearer will remember best from this journey.
That's a great question. Our trip to uncovering Atlantis.
We've been through a lot, but
I'm
not sure anything will ever match Atlantis.
To think, we're some of the only people to know of its existence, of your true father.
Which you promised you'd keep to yourself.
Keep to yourself, remember?
Of course.
You may be leaving, but I'll find you if I have to.
I guess this is it. As much as I'll miss our conversations, this is where our paths diverge.
Indeed. Where will you be?
Where is your path taking you now?
To Thuri.
What's waiting for you there?
That's the exciting part.
I'm not sure anyone loves the unknown as much as you.
It only stays that way until someone cares enough to make it known. In Thuri, that someone will be me.
Will I see you again?
Our paths may cross once more, and I hope they do. If that comes to pass after all, it likely means something big is following.
Then I hope our adventures are nowhere near...
Goodbye,
it's never been great at saying goodbye.
To do so is to impart a sense of finality, and we have no way of knowing if this truly is goodbye.
Good luck in your travels, Herodotus.
I can't
wait to hear what you get yourself into.
I'll share my stories with you, so long as you bring some new ones of your own.
I see no,
I can do that.
For you to see this.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
In your horizon. I guess that was the last quest I need to know.
Ready for sailing!
Awaiting your orders, Commander. Salvage nearby.